This is Captain Billy from the Panfish YouTube channel, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. Today, I'm out here fishing with tiny jigs. These jigs are so small. Let's take a look at it in my hand. Here we go. Here's the jig I'm going to use. Tiny. I would say this is probably 1/64 ounce, maybe even smaller. It might be tricky to cast, but we're going to see if I can catch a fish. But I have a feeling it'll do just fine. I see a tiny little bass going nuts over there chasing fish. Oh, had a bite. There we go. Oh man, I had something. Now I'm just stuck on this log. There we go. Fish. There we go. First fish of the day. Tiny jig fishing. Got a bluegill. Yeah, there we go. Not the biggest, but happy to have him on the show. Good fish. Clean up my jig, get these weeds off of here, and we'll keep trying. Fish. Here we go. Another bluegill. As you can see, I'm not casting it very far. Maybe 10 feet out there. These bluegills are up shallow, looking for food. The jig just looks so delicious, I can't resist. Fish. Another bluegill. Another bluegill here. Hey, give me that back. Well, this one got my little grub. We'll have to get another one on here. Luckily, I have another one. Got a little loop on my line here. We're going to get rid of that so I can get a better cast going. Fish. There we go. Another fish. What do we got here? Another bluegill. Nice little bluegill here. Went for that tiny little jig. Oh, had a little bite down there. There we go. Another small bluegill. Nope, this looks like a different kind of fish. Shell cracker. Alright, we've got a red ear sunfish here. I don't know if you can see his ear, just a bit red on the edge. Catching a fair amount of fish too. Fish. That's a, oh! That was a bit better. I'm not sure what that was. That was pretty nice, whatever it was. There we go. Just a little guy. Just a little baby bluegill here. Fish. There we go. That's a bit better. Got a decent sized bluegill here. Looks like the biggest one of the day so far. Jumped out of my hand. Now he's all grassy. Still a good fish. Let's keep flinging it. Fish. There we go. Little tiny guy. Another little bluegill. Alright, bait size. Fish. Oh, I had a bite. There we go. There we go, long-eared sunfish. Great color on this one. Yeah, that's a good looking fish. Let's get him into the sunlight. This tiny little jig, catching all sorts of fish. Fish. There we go. Another little bluegill. Is that a fish out there or a turtle? That's a turtle. I can see him now. Stay away from me, turtle. There we go. Another fish. There we go, another bluegill, pretty decent. I don't know how many that is now, maybe a dozen, and I don't know, 20 minutes. Doing really well. Good looking fish here. There we go, another fish on. Nice sized bluegill here. Ow. There he is. See him? Two of them. Otters or muskrats or something right there. Let's see if they come over here. There, look at him. Is that an otter sticking his head up like that? Hear that noise he's making? Alright, well, here's a fish. Good sized bluegill. I'm distracted by those otters. They're making a high-pitched noise like chirp, chirp, chirp. Let's get back to fishing. There we go. That feels like a good one. Yeah, that's probably the biggest bluegill so far. Nice big beefy bluegill here. There we go. Nice big bluegill. Finned me pretty good too. I'd say it's about a 7.5-inch bluegill, but he's really tall. Good looking fish. Oh man, he got me. Let's keep going. Let's fix this up before I lose it. There we go. That looks a little better. Let's see if we can't get some more. There we go, fish on. Hey, another decent bluegill. Not quite as big as that last one. Great colors though. Really good looking fish here. It's got those really noticeable stripes, kind of light purple stripes. Fish. What do we got? Something really small. Oh man, what is this? Green sunfish. Just a tiny little green sunfish. Good looking fish though. Look at those fins. Orange. Fish. Oh, feisty. There we go. Got another bluegill. Yeah, that's a nice looking bluegill. A variety of colors today. Some are green and gold like this one. Some are orange and purple. You never know what you might catch on a tiny little jig. Fish. Oh, what is this? Tiny little guy. Little tiny bluegill. Tiny jig, tiny fish. Sometimes that's how it goes. There we go, another one. Oh, that's a bit better. Good looking bluegill here. Yeah, meaty. Fat one here. Tall, fat, gorgeous fish right here. Gold and purple. A lot of green. Nice. Just stalking that shallow water with this tiny jig, and I'm tearing them up. Oh, right, another one. Another bluegill, very similar to that last one. Decent size. Not monstrously big or anything, but still makes for a super fun morning. Oh, thought I had a, hey, luckily I got it back. Oh, I lost my little grub though. Damn it. I don't think I have any more of those. Well, that just about does it. I was able to catch, what, a dozen bluegills, sunfish, green sunfish, on that tiny little jig. Casting it out, maybe 10 feet. Kids can do it, beginners can do it. Anyone can just go to the lake and catch fish when you're fishing with tiny little jigs like that. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.